Hello friends, Coach Bob with you today, and today we are going to finish up week 2 of Daytona Bike Week 2023. I'm going to tell you, it's been a wonderful ride. Spending time with my daughter over here. This is her first bike week, and it has been great. The scenery has been wonderful. The bikes have been great. The people have been great. And the only snag we have run into is the Spyder has cut off a few times. I got some emails asking me about that after the last video. We've come to the conclusion that it was probably some gas that we bought in Stark, Florida that was, we'll just say, not the greatest gas station to be buying gas at. I'm sure you've never made a stupid decision like that, but every now and then I've been known to. But today we're going to ride over to the racetrack and check out Hannigan Motorsports. Man, they make a beautiful trike, super high quality. We're going to be looking at Kawasaki's, Yamahas, the Slingshots, BMWs, and everything in between. So if you love motorcycles, all things motorcycles, and you love fun, then stick around, grab a cup of coffee, and join us for beautiful Daytona Beach, Florida.
Like I said, I'll put some more gas in it here in a little while. Maybe I got some bad gas or something. But I mean, that's pretty rough, man. To just do that. That's rough. Came to this booth. It was really cold and windy that day. But this company, Hannigan Motorsports, they make a fine quality conversion. I mean, they really look nice. Telling you, this company, whether it's their trike conversions or their sidecars, there is not a shortcut. They look great. How you doing, man? I'm telling you, the trike world is growing exponentially. You know, this is something that you just did not see 10 years ago. I think it's saying something about the demographic of motorcycle riders, generally speaking, but they're turning up everywhere now. That machine is a beast. know, for someone who's supposed to be sick, you sure are wearing me out.
Ouch.
We have done the thing. We have looked all around. Now we are going to see if the Spyder is going to do something weird like it's done earlier today. So it's on, no trouble lights at all. Press the mode button to make sure that it's all done. There's gas in it. So here we go. Cranked right up. I guess I just need to turn the cameras on.
Bike rack on it?
That is probably a wheelchair rack, but that's a gold wing trike. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to hang a left here. Look at that. Look at that. All right, we'll get up here. We'll sit at the red light for 3 hours. Oh! Scooter! All right, well, I don't think you want to sit at a red light, so we'll just turn the cameras off. All right, we're going to see if this old Spyder is going to start this morning. Bob and I have gotten checked out of the room, and life is good. Let's see what happens. Just like that. It's a miracle. Seems like when we're running the camera, it wants to run. I guess it's just not it's embarrassed. All right, ready when you are. Check my blinkers, do my walk around. All right, everything's working. Now I'll check my brake lights. They should reflect on that motorcycle, and they do. Okay, after you, madam. Like I said, you know, I've made videos where, you know, the Spyder will send out weird vibes to me telling me I'm not going to run for you, Bob, but it always does. It always gets me home, and it always cranks. It just sometimes wants to offer a little resistance for whatever reason. So I think we have to go straight across to go to the gas station. That way we get to sit at these long red lights. For any of you people that have not been to Daytona Bike Week, I'm going to say the red lights here, they are just absolutely second to none. I mean, you'll sit there, I'm not talking about for like a minute, you'll sit there for 3 or 4 minutes waiting on a red light, which for us, where we're from, is just absolutely uncommon. Leave a comment down below. What's it like where you're from? I mean, do you have to sit through really, really long red lights? Or is it kind of just, you know, you pull up there and just a minute later you're rolling? I mean, 3 or 4 minutes, man, I'm getting pretty antsy. I'm ready to roll. All right, next stop, racetrack. Yeah, the dude up front apparently he fell asleep in that 5-minute break. Everybody was honking at him. Poor guy, he's probably crying right now. I think what we'll do here, can we pull all the way? Oh, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go in this way, get in the shade. Miss Baba got a little sunburned yesterday, so we don't want her to get any more sun than we have to. So, all right, let's gas this puppy up.
All right, well, as you can see, we are on the bridge in Palatka, Florida, so we are coming back the same route that we went yesterday, which is a surprise to me. I really thought we were going to be doing a different route, but I asked Miss Baba which way she wanted to go back today, and she goes, I think I'd just as soon go back the way we did. I really liked that route. It was pretty, and, you know, a lot of nice scenery, and I'd like to see it again. So that's what we're doing. It looked like I was going to change lanes. I was, until I saw those dudes on their brakes over there. All right, man, Palatka is beautiful, though. But stick around. We're going to be going to lunch. We were thinking in Live Oak at a little place called the Dixie Cafe, place I've been wanting to go for years. We went a long time ago when the kids were small, but I haven't been in 20 years. Dude walking right smack dab down the middle of the road. I don't know that that's a great idea, but I've seen worse, I guess. All right, we're going to put in some miles, so enjoy the ride with us as we get ready to do it. But if you would do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, all that jazz. And going to talk to you a little bit about, you know, Allison, or come on, please people, go, please people. But I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Alibaba's first experience at Bike Week. You know, we went in the middle of the week, and it was not crazy. It wasn't crazy. It was busy, though. It was busy. I was very surprised at how crowded it was, you know, for a middle of the week experience, because most of the time middle of the week is pretty dead. But it looks like Bike Week is back. We had some friends go over on the weekend, and they said it was a zoo, which is great news for us in the motorcycle community. Anytime you see motorcycle rallies doing well, you love that. You gotta love that. Baba's first experience. So we rode over. It was a big ride yesterday, and it got hot. It got hot pretty quick. It was in the 90s pretty early. It's cooler today. It's I'm guessing in the mid 70s right now. It's perfect right now. But it got hot quick yesterday. And so by the time we got to Daytona, it was in the mid 90s. But it being in the mid 90s, man, it got hot super quick. And I was thinking, man, you know, Allie's going through all of her treatments and stuff. I'm gonna have to be real careful. You know, she's gonna need to sit down and and hydrate and eat and all this stuff. And so we head into Rossmeyer, which is no longer Rossmeyer. The name eludes me. But anyway, we head to the Harley, you know, Destination Harley Davidson, whatever they want to call it, Destination Daytona. Anyway, we head in there, we get there, and she's like walking my legs off, man. I'm thinking, well, it's early. She'll probably burn out pretty quick. Boy, was I wrong. She walked my legs off, y'all. She walked my dang legs off. So we walked around out there, and then after we left there, we rode to the Triumph dealer. And then after the Triumph dealer, all these big old trucks, man. There's just bunches and bunches of them. But after the Triumph dealer, we hit Main Street. And I'm thinking, well, she'll probably want to head on back to the hotel after this, man. It's hot. We've been walking around all day. And she goes, well, we're going to go head on to the racetrack. I'm like, well, I guess we are. So we go to the racetrack, we walk around all day, and she is just absolutely enamored with the motorcycles. It was a great trip, wonderful trip over there. Great experience for both of us. We got back to the hotel room, ordered a pizza, and crashed and burned, and it was awesome. I guess he's getting over, okie doke. And it was just awesome. It was just a great experience, man. So if you get a chance to share Bike Week with a loved one, wait till we get by the dump truck. But if you do get to share Bike Week with a loved one, be sure and do it, man. It's really a special time. We made the memories of a lifetime yesterday. It was really great. So we're gonna just enjoy the ride back. I asked her, I said, is there anything you want to re-see? And she goes, what's re-see? I said, you know, see it again. And she's like, nah, I'm good. I saw it. It was great. Maybe we'll do it again in October. She's talking about going to some of these other rallies with me that Vic doesn't want to go, and so you're going to be seeing a lot more Bob on the channel, I think, which is great news for me, man. It keeps me from having to travel alone. With her going through these treatments, she can't work, and so with her not being working during the week when I normally go, she was always working. So for her to be able to just hop on the motorcycle with me, unless she's having a treatment, she can go with me, and it's just wonderful to have her with me. So anyway, we're going to hit some woods and back roads and all that jazz, and a lot of road closures the next little while, but hopefully it won't be too bad. We got stuck in some of this yesterday in the hotter part of the day, but hopefully not today. Like I said, it's just feeling pretty good right now. We're going to put some miles in, and we'll see you in Live Oak, Florida.
All right, so Allie and I have decided to make our stop in Lake City at the Crystal. Why, you would ask? Because we love Crystal. Yeah, we did. Are we going to get a sack full? It's a possibility. We'll see. After you. Make sure you don't have to go. Let's go. All right, so years ago, Bob and I used to go to G Beach, and every year we would come back, we would always stop by Crystal's. And so when we saw this Crystal in Lake City, we're like, man, we just got to get the Crystal hamburger. Good stuff, isn't it? So how was your first bike week? Good. Good. You try not to cough?
I'm trying not to.
It's okay. You can cough if you need to. We get out of the warm air into the cool compressed air. Makes your cough a little bit, but
Trying to keep it under
Crystal,
control.
get you some, baby. Good stuff.
All right, well, we're finishing the trip up. We had a good ride back. We changed the route a little bit on the way back. We didn't do any interstate, so we ended up going through Madison, Florida, Greenville, Florida, Monticello, Florida, and now we're on Highway 90 heading into Tallahassee. It was a beautiful ride today. I will say that of every trip I've ever been on to Daytona, the weather on this trip was the best that it's ever been. It was just wonderful. I mean, it was a little warm yesterday, but overall, man, it was just perfect. And today, like right now, it's 79 degrees. Today has been absolutely perfect. It's like riding in a car with your air conditioning on and you've got it just right. So what a wonderful ride back. The weather, the sun, the just perfect amount of sun, perfect amount of overcast, perfect amount of shade, and the great company of my daughter. It's just been a wonderful trip. So for all of you, get out there and share it with someone. Love on somebody today. Share the experience of your passion of motorcycling. It will change the world. It really will. All right. So do me a favor till next week. You go out, buy the motorcycle of your dreams. Eat right. Take care of yourself. And remember, if you're not having fun, you are definitely doing it wrong. Now you go seize the day. I'll see you on the road real soon.